Key today because I wanted to show you two products that I've recently purchased, and well, I'm not getting paid or not paid of any of the companies, it's just my personal opinion. And I don't know if you've noticed it, but there have been a lot of these ads for this weird black mask that you can put on and all your blackheads are just pulled out of your skin. And I have terrible blackheads on my nose, so I was like, you know, let's just, like, the pores are very big. I was like, let's just do this. And I made a mistake. I think there is like an official brand, I don't even know what it's called, but I ordered it via Amazon and I got this very shattered and like kind of torn packaging with some Asian things on it, and I can't even read, like, it's like Kudzna. It's probably even, I don't know, it's probably Russian, I don't know. It says suction black mask, and even like the instructions are in a language that I definitely cannot read. But I thought, you know, you've paid for it, you've waited for it, and so I put it on, and it was horrible. It was really horrible because I put it on like just on the nose and on the chin, and I had it on for about half an hour, I think, because it needed so long to dry, and actually parts of it weren't even dry then. And then I wanted to peel it off, and it was first of all very difficult to peel it off, and then it was so painful I actually cried because it was like a huge ginormous plaster that was on your nose and on your chin, and you had to rip it off, and it was really painful because all the hair got pulled out as well. And I mean, probably that's the desired effect, but it was terrible. And then half of it didn't even go away, and I had to scrub my skin so that it actually looked like as if I just had a vampire lifting, because I was completely rash and red all over this place. And so I definitely would not, you know, recommend this. I might try the original product though and then see whether that's any better, but I don't know. I think I'll just rather live with my blackheads than have to go through this pain. And then actually speaking to something related, I really, really love my foundation. It's a MAC Mineralize, and it is a moisturizer as well, which is great because I have very sensitive skin, and I have a long story with foundation. I had huge problems finding foundation that was right for me because, well, to be honest, when I was a teenager I didn't use anything, which was horrible because I just should have used it, definitely, because my skin was terrible. But I didn't, and then I started using powder, but only powder without anything else. And of course what happened was that my skin completely dried out, and it was terrible. It looked like as if the skin was permanently peeling off. And but the problem is that I live in a country where people they're white primarily, but they're not probably fair-skinned. And so whenever I bought foundation, I just looked like a turkey or something, like a roasted turkey, because or it looked like Donald Trump. I was like either completely orange in the face or I was completely brown. And I mean, you want to have Christmas turkey to eat, but you don't want to look like one. So I just didn't take any of those foundations. And then a couple of years ago, because I have terrible dark eye circles, which are genetically, and so they're genetic, so I cannot do anything against it. And then I bought the concealer from MAC, and it was finally the one that was light enough for my skin. And recently I bought this. It's I think NW15, so that's just how light it is. And I bought this one. It was very expensive. It's like 40 euros for this one. But I mean, you can use it for a long time, I guess. And it was for the first time that I found a foundation that was light, that covered the problems up, and that was light enough for my skin without making me look like either a ghost or someone who just really went out of the solarium and like the tanning studio. And yeah, so I'm really happy with it. And I mean, if you're fair-skinned you probably have experienced already that it's very difficult to find the right foundation, makeup and everything, because you don't want to have like this kind of transition here from a really pale neck to a very brown face. And yeah, so for today I can recommend the MAC moisturizer, and I can not recommend whatever that is. And yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching.